Welcome to Stormin Chocolate. I'm Stormin Norman. Today's song is number 76, On the Loose, from the album Worlds Apart by Saga. Saga is a Canadian rock band from the province of Ontario and the town of Oakville. Ontario is the province that represents the northern border of all four Great Lakes that are split between the United States and Canada and ultimately reaches up to Hudson Bay as its northern edge. Oakville is on the shore of Lake Ontario. What are the odds? Southwest of Toronto and across the water from Niagara Falls, or more precisely, from Niagara-on-the-Lake, since the falls are slightly upriver from the lakeside. The town of Oakville is about 5 miles or 8 kilometers from Toronto Pearson International Airport, whose IATA call letters are YYZ. And that is your deep cut for this video.
Is that a Rush reference?
A Rush reference?
Yeah.
Yes. Saga was formed in 1977 out of the ashes of the band Flood by bassist Jim Crichton, keyboardist Peter Rochon, and drummer Steve Nagus. Like many bands in the 70s, Flood had a lot of members come and go, and these three represented the largest portion of the band remaining when it broke up. Jim's brother Ian Crichton joined and played all guitars except bass on their eponymous 1978 album, and Michael Sadler joined as lead singer and played additional keyboards. While the album only charted in Sweden, it has fan favorites that are always played in concert. The album also introduced the Chapters series of songs by including 2 of them. There have been a total of 16 out-of-sequence chapter songs over 7 albums, plus a live version where they played all of them in order. You've really got to have some gumption and staying power to pull that off. And the band is still together some 40 years and 22 studio albums later. The band's second album did not chart, but their third started a period of 7 years with 5 studio albums charting in many countries. From 1993 on, and with their 9th studio album, all releases charted in Germany, with 4 of the 14 also charting in Sweden and 6 in Switzerland. Their 4th release, 1981's Worlds Apart, was their highest charting album in the US, hitting number 29 and being certified gold. It also peaked at 22 in Canada and 9 in Germany and is certified gold in both of those countries. I guess officially that would be West Germany. Peter Rochon left the group after the first album and was replaced on keyboards by Greg Chad, who was then replaced on the 3rd album by Jim Gilmore. Gilmore has remained in the band through their 22nd album, 2017's Symmetry. I fell in love with this song near its debut in the US in 1982. By this time, MTV had been spaced, in a good way, and Saga had a music video featuring lead singer Sadler planning and executing a prison escape with the help of a female co-conspirator. This escape and becoming on the loose vaguely matches the song lyrics. As you'll hear in the album cut, the chorus has a syncopated cymbal crash, so it doesn't happen where you expect it. Additionally, Sadler plays both piano and a little 3-octave synth during the instrumental portion in the middle. Both of these oddities drew me to the song. I'm going to describe the structure by simplifying it. It's mainly A-B, A-B, A-B with 9-line verses and 4-line choruses doubled and fades out on the repeating chorus. The song starts and features a lovely sequence of synth notes that appears to be played live by Gilmore, so it's not a sequencer. This kind of makes sense as it comes and goes. Besides Sadler, only Gilmour is credited with having any vocal input on the album, singing lead on one track and otherwise available for background vocals. Only Sadler does any singing on today's song and was responsible for the lyrics and the band, the music. Putting aside the prison metaphor from the music video, we hear in these lyrics a good friend trying to rein in a pal who's in a manic state and looking for something to take the edge off. The verse is saying, I see all this and your solution ain't the best. We then hit the double chorus.
No one can stop you now. Tonight you're on the loose. No one to tell you how. Tonight you're on the loose. No one can stop you now. Tonight you're on the loose. No one to tell you how. Tonight you're on the loose.
We then jump into the second verse, with our protagonist thinking through some options depending on what the cause of the mania is, and stating that, like a good neighbor, he'll be around if needed.
I see no harm or danger in escaping. The method suits the style. We put the mind on idle and let the others take it for a while. When the pace is too fast and I think I won't last, you know where I'll be found. I'll be standing here beside myself, getting ready for the final round. No one can stop me now. Tonight I'm on the loose. No one to tell me how. Tonight I'm on the loose. No one can stop me now. Tonight I'm on the loose. No one to tell me how. Tonight I'm on the loose.
This is immediately followed by the instrumental section, which has two parts. First is the battle between the lead guitar and the piano, played by Ian Crichton and Sadler, respectively. At the end of the first part, they come together in a series of notes, and at the end, it gets quiet with only the hi-hat and a soft synth bed providing atmosphere. Ian plucks his guitar for a bar, then Sadler joins playing his synth in parallel. Then they come apart with Sadler switching to and from piano. It's really too complicated to explain and a lot more fun to listen to. They're both really tight, and at the end of the two passes of guitar versus synth, they start the third verse without missing a beat.
Time we feel most stable is the time of coming off the wall. And there's every indication we may be heading for a fall. So let the problem start and let the tension grow. We'll be keeping it to ourselves. And while they're busy reaching their conclusions, we'll be reaching for something else. No one can stop us now. Tonight we're on the loose. No one to tell us how. Tonight we're on the loose. No one can stop us now. Tonight we're on the loose. No one to tell us how. Tonight we're on the loose.
Speaking of the third verse, it's basically just the first verse, but with some changes in perspective. Instead of the protagonist describing what he sees in his friend, he's giving in to the pressures and saying that they're both coming off the wall. There are two music videos for this song, and they both contain the same footage of the band playing live. The one linked in the description contains the additional cutaways to illustrate the prison escape, while the other one you can find on YouTube, which has better sound, only features the band playing. As part of the prison escape, the two main characters escape the pursuing prison guards in a classic Bentley or Rolls-Royce sedan. If you can tell what it is from the video, let us know in the comments, please. However, it's not a clean escape and they have to abandon it. They run into a warehouse where, ta-da, the band is playing. The detective chasing them is walking through the crowd trying to recognize the fugitives, but he's not having any luck. You can smell the irony here as his escapee is actually on stage singing lead, but with his hair slicked back. But that's just between you and me. His Maul, the driver, leans into the light up on the balcony to follow the detective's progress down below. And as he gets to the far end of the stage, he actually turns around to look at the band. To get a better look, he nudges his hat up. The girl smiles and eases back into the shadows, convinced they are now in the clear. It's such a simple, subtle play they've put on, but it ties up the video with a nice big ribbon. Saga never had as much success in the US and are often listed as one-hit wonders with this song. I was mildly surprised that they continued to record and tour after this 7-year stretch, but I say good on them. I have also included a recent version of the song live from 2024 from Cologne, Germany. There's only one Germany now, and Michael Sadler is talking about the album and the song, explaining how it took them from a 3 up to a 10, after which they dropped back down. And he's doing it in German. And it's not something he's reading, and probably not something completely rehearsed, but certainly something he's saying every night during this tour in Deutschland, and possibly in der Schweiz. I was touched and entertained. Well, that's it for Saga's great single, On the Loose, from 1981's Worlds Apart album. Next time, we'll land our Led Zeppelin at the Houses of the Holy to get out of the Rain song. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Where are you going?
I'm kicking this
Kicking your can all over the place?
Getting a little verklempt.
Did you just step on the TV?
Yeah, it's in the way. I got big feet. And Saga had a music video featuring lead singer. So messed up. But I think you should warn me if you start heading for. Hey, this is like the Plushie and Ryan and shit.
What?
They're all like crazy and manic and.
What are you talking about?
And a soft synth providing a bed at. This is immediately followed. If you can tell us what. If you can tell what it is from the video, leans into the light up on the balcony to follow the deck. It's going the wrong way.